Government's been talking a lot lately about changing the Racial Discrimination Act, right? Basically to make it easier to publish hate speech. And our Attorney General, George Brandis, was on TV in the middle of this whole thing, and he was talking about freedom of speech. Because whenever anyone says racism, white people say freedom of speech. And George Brandis thought it was really important at this point to say publicly that people in this country have a right to be bigots. Yeah? And a lot of people got really upset, but I understood where he's coming from because I'm an artist, right? I believe in freedom of speech, and I believe freedom of speech needs to be protected. But more importantly, I know freedom of speech needs to be defended for people who don't have a voice. And guys, I think we can all agree, if there's a group of people in this country that don't have a voice, it's bigots, right? Like, bigots and racists. Because where do you hear the views of bigots and racists? Like, who speaks for bigots and racists? Who represents racists in this country? Really? Who represents racists? Besides the government, besides the government and a few major national news outlets, who represents racists? I was watching the news the other day, I had to switch it off. I was shocked. I was like, that news report was only like 90% racist. Like, when are we gonna stop silencing racists? When are we gonna stop oppressing white people in general? When? And I know that's quite controversial for me to say, because I'm not white, so not my struggle. But